Left Farmer 73 here. Just got off work and I gotta hurry up. I had to hurry up and do this video before it stormed. It's about to do it out here. The wind is blowing, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I'm trying to yell and talk louder. This is going out to Cheryl's Organic Food Forest. Cheryl, it's two situations that happen for everybody, but this is really directed to you. I was out here inspecting my trees before I went to work and found out that a beaver ate my damn Persimmon wine sap apple tree. Took the whole tree down to the stub. So, since I had to do an inspection and saw that it took my tree, it made me go wrap the rest of the trees with wire. Check it out. That used to be, this little stump used to be my giant Persimmon wine sap apple tree. So, that freaked me out so bad, that let me know the beavers are back. So, I went around, and this is also answering a question a viewer said, why do you got wires around all your trees? It's not to be cute, it's not for trellising vines or anything like that. It's for beavers, man. I got beavers. My house, 1/3 of it is surrounded by water. That's why I always call it my island. This is Easley Island, and that's why. So, long story short, I had to hurry up and put wires around all the new trees that I planted. Everything that I planted, I had to throw wires around. So as I'm putting up wires, even my loquats, as I'm putting wires around everything, I come around to do, I didn't think they liked pecan trees, but that some bitch bit my pecan tree. I guess he gave it a little taste right there. Either I scared him and he didn't finish me off. This is a miracle tree too. When I bought this tree, it was just a stub. It was just a little twig. It was this thin. I kid you not, you guys. It's old videos of it. And it just is huge now. This is my pecan tree. This is my Elliott pecan tree. When I bought this little twig, it had 3 nuts on it. I even did a video on it. So, let me hurry up. With that being said, Cheryl, this is for you. As I'm inspecting and putting the, it's coming, putting the wire around all my trees so the beaver can't get it, I said, let me wrap my persimmon trees. And as I'm putting the wire on, I'm not even paying attention. Something keep popping me in the head. You know what's popping me in the head? Persimmons all over this tree. I ain't even paid it no attention. This is the one that had the good root system, but I didn't like the structure. It's loaded, so it didn't get rid of all the persimmons. I just couldn't see them all. But it's really loaded. Look at this, all around the tree. So I'm trying to hurry up without getting you dizzy. But as you can see, it shook off most of the fruit, but not all of it. So it's still holding on. But that's the one with the good root structure, right? So I said, well, let me go look at the one where I said the root structure was terrible, but I love the structure, the framework of the tree. I'll be damn, I ain't been paying attention to my own stuff. Pay attention to your stuff, y'all. I would have never knew. And check this out. This is the one that's out in the middle right here. This one had the bad root system, but the beautiful framework. Look, persimmons. I didn't even see this while I was out here cutting the grass the other day. And it's not a ton of them, but it's a good amount all around the tree. I don't know how I missed them. Here's another one up there. I didn't see that. So Cheryl, maybe these couple trees were ready, because I didn't know there was fruit on here. And that made me, of course, I had to go check out Bonita. Oh, it's raining, it's coming down. God, that looks spooky. It's beautiful and scary all at the same time when you look at stuff like this. Off the water too. Let me hurry up. Anyway, that made me come out and check Bonita. Make sure her wiring was good all around her. Because if that beaver take her, I'm going in the water into the beaver den to get him. So anyway, Bonita shook off so much fruit. I said maybe she just still ain't ready. Maybe she just want to do a whole growing year. Nope. She shook a lot of fruit off. A lot of those blooms and little fruit. Remember me showing you it was hundreds of blooms on the ground and small fruit. She kept a lot of fruit on her. And she is loaded. I mean loaded all over the place. I got persimmons this up 19 feet in the air. And I mean, it's not as loaded with hundreds and hundreds as it was in the spring with all the blooms and small fruit, but it's a lot of fruit on here. So, for look at that, everywhere I move this camera is persimmons, everywhere. Here come that rain, everywhere. So, what I got to say to people trying to grow a Japanese Fuyu persimmon, or any kind of persimmon for that matter, because they are slow growing. If you are trying to grow a Japanese persimmon, do me a favor and be patient. Because 1 minute they are twigs and the next minute they monsters, right? The next minute, they're monsters. So they're going to shake their fruit. They're going to keep shaking that fruit off. Maybe a year, maybe the next year give you a few little enough to taste and know you made a good decision. Then another year to shake them off. But after that, they go through a growth spurt. So sometimes shaking that fruit off is a good thing. Because look at Bonita. Would you still want that little baby tree full of fruit? That thing, fruit ain't gonna be right. They're gonna be this big, like my donut peach tree. That was a big mistake too. I'll never let that many fruit stay on my tree again. But Fuyu persimmons Fuyu persimmons grow very slow. But then they have a crazy growth spurt like a 12-year-old, voice getting all deep, muscles and stuff, stepping up to you like my son, little Led. But it's a good thing. So, be patient, Cheryl. That persimmon is going to show up and show out when it's time. Here come the rain. It's time for me to go. Oh, shit. Land Farmer 73. I got to go, y'all. I love you, and I'm out.